Hi guys, it's the Epic Keeper Andrew over here, and it's time for a new episode of Cube Review. Yes. Hi guys, this is the Epic Keeper Andrew over here, and in my channel, I do a bunch of Rubik's Cube related content as well as some more fun stuff. And apparently, in the last episode of Cube Review, not a lot of people clicked on the video. But on the bright side, we did have a ton of likes on it compared to all my other videos. And before I start the video, I like to say that last week, I screwed up. It was supposed to be 40 out of 50. Well, that being said, let's jump into Cube Review for the MGC 2x2. And before we start the review, I'm going to give you some quick background of the MGC 2x2. So the MGC 2x2 comes under a very budget $10 and also features magnets, which is really great for a budget cube. This cube is around 50 millimeters, so it will be pretty comfortable in your hand and weighs 66.7 grams. In Cube Review, each Rubik's Cube is going to be tested and scored upon ease of setup, maintenance, handling, stability, and finally, special features. So let's do it! When it comes to setting up the MGC 2x2, everything is really simple. All we need to do is find some lube that is pretty fast, for example DMNet 37, and just put 1 or 2 drops in it, and it will instantly become really speedy and fast. And in addition, the default tensions of the MGC 2x2 work out really great, so you should have no problem with that. So that being said, the MGC 2x2 gets a 4 out of 5 for being really easy to set up. However, it's still not at the level of a pre-set up cube, which would feel instantly great without any kind of steps, so it's still a 4 out of 5. So I have to say that the MGC 2x2 is pretty much superior than most other Rubik's Cubes when it comes to maintenance, because it's a 2x2, which makes it really easy to maintain. So now, coming up to a fundamental part of a speed cube, handling. The MGC 2x2 does an excellent job at nailing it. So when it comes to corner cutting, the MGC 2x2 pretty much corner cuts line to line, other than a really small area, which could give you potential lockups, so just be mindful of that. And when it came to turning the cube, everything went buttery smooth. And the magnets gave a really nice rhythm to the MGC 2x2, which is pretty nice, especially for a 2x2. So that being said, the MGC 2x2 is an excellent 2x2 when it comes to handling. So it's definitely up there with some of the best like 2x2s. So I'll give it a 4 out of 5. So now, talking about the stability of the MGC 2x2. So actually, initially when I got the Rubik's Cube, I was actually kind of scared when I figured out that the corners could come out without any kind of force. However, I quickly realized that it wasn't the case when you start turning, because when you started to turn, the cube was pretty sturdy, and I hadn't gotten any kind of pops and any kind of problems. And I think it's just a feature for cubers to easily maintain their cubes. So overall, when it comes to being stable, the MGC 2x2 is pretty good at doing that. However, when it comes to corner cutting, I have to say that little area which gives you some lockups could be kind of annoying. So I'll give it a 4 out of 5. And that being said, let's move on to the fun part. Special features. So now when it comes to special features, the MGC 2x2 does feature some magnets on it, which which makes it somewhat special, so I'll give it a 2 out of 5 for special features. And now, the final verdict for the MGC 2x2. Play intense music.mp3. Still not enough. Add video filter. Intensity higher. Make it 10 times more intense. Okay, the MGC 2x2 was really good. It had a lot of pros and performed pretty well. However, it is still not the best when it comes to handling and stability. So it got a 39 out of 50. So anyways, that kind of concludes this whole episode of Cube Review. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more similar videos. And don't forget to tell other people to watch it because it is a really interesting idea. So please, just tell someone else. That'll be really helpful. I want to actually see people watching this and giving me some constructive feedback. Well, anyways, this is the Epic Cuber and see you next time.